দর্শক আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আজকে আমাদের গেস্ট হচ্ছেন CodersTrustের সিএমও মিস্টার মেহরান নাজাফি। কথা বলবো তার সাথে। Hello Mr. Mehran, how are you doing, sir?
Very good. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much. I mean, what's happening? What's new since the last time we talked about CodersTrust?
So, okay, I'm going to give you updates both on the global operations and both on the local. So, on the global side of things, we now have fully functional classrooms with students in Kosovo with the partnership with the World Bank, in Kenya with the Rockefeller Foundation, in Somaliland. We just started in India a batch 2 weeks ago, and also in Bhutan as of this week. So that's all happening on the global side. And on the local side, we now have an operation, a partnership with BRAC. And so the plan is to fill up all the BLC centers around Bangladesh. So that's happening. Also, we've gone to more universities around in Dhaka, like DIU, UIU, AIUB, UCA. So those are happening. And we've gone into a new office as well, I should say campus.
Okay, that's so incredible.
Yeah, so we're in Banani now. So I mean, for the viewers watching, if you guys are in the district of Banani, make sure you come by. We'll have some tea and maybe play some cricket. We have a cricket field in the back.
Wow.
So it'll be really cool. Yeah.
Wow, that's so great. I mean, what's the biggest challenge so far in Bangladesh about doing your...
So I feel like with Bangladesh, yes, there's a lot of freelancers here who are making a lot of money and they have a sustainable, lifestyle. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's still this kind of a lack of belief in freelancing as a viable pathway, as a viable career. So if we put all our transformation stories to the side, of the non-believers getting into believers, turning into believers, I feel like if you just look at the facts today, as of now, there's 16 million freelancers in the world, right? And by 2020, there will be 160 million. So that's the size of Bangladesh, right?
Right.
So whether you like it or not, this is the future of employment. And what we're doing is we're building that kind of a bridge for anybody, regardless of their sex, gender, financial standing, they could come walk over that bridge and be part of the future. So we want Bangladesh to be part of that.
Could you please tell me, I mean, how have you improved your product or service?
So I feel like in the big picture, the biggest thing we've improved is what we call the learn and earn path, right? So it doesn't matter if you're a 96-year-old grandmother from Argentina or you're a 12-year-old little boy in Chittagong. Everybody can walk through that path and become a superstar.
So
a
no
rock star.
age variation, right?
If you know a little bit of English, you can go through the path.
Wow, that's
To give a little overview of what that is, the first step is we teach you how to better communicate, better people skills, better communication skills, build up confidence. The second part is the technical coding, where all the magic happens. Third part is the freelancing, in where we teach you how to bid, how to become a good freelancer, have a good profile, etc. And fourth part is the earning component, which is kind of like when you do a thesis in graduate school. So you go and it's very hands-on with the earn team that we've built, actually with Jon, which we've brought in from Iceland. He's taking care of a team in where all they care about is making sure that the students are earning. And if they're not earning, looking at why they're not earning. So that'll be the final step. And at the end of it, boom. You're a rock star freelancer.
Oh, it's so, great job you're doing, really. And could you please tell me any new plans for your marketing about for your upcoming products or services?
Okay, so I come from a background where I've done a lot of marketing, in the US and Canada, in where the company would have maybe a very small piece of truth, and so we would have to put fluff around it, put lights on it to make it believable and achievable. But with CodersTrust, my job is much easier, I feel like, because the truth in itself is so big and it's so profound, that we just shed some light on it and the marketing is kind of already done. So every week we get students getting $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 jobs. All we do is we just shift the paradigm on them and let them celebrate their success stories, and so it's more of an organic approach to marketing, but I feel like it's much more genuine and much more effective, to say the least.
Very trustable job.
Yeah.
About our market sector
CodersTrust.
Yes. Okay. Any exciting things can we expect from nearest future from your core company?
Okay, so on the global side, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we're very close to going to Poland and Malaysia. So that's happening.
Okay.
Just this last week, we were invited to the Global Summit of Women in Poland, where the Prime Minister of Kosovo, Poland, and Latvia will be there. So great exposure for us. Also, we're going to be rolling out a feature called the International Buddy Program, in where we're going to pair up all the students that we have in different countries, in where not only they'll become friends, but also practice their communication skills, and also go through the learn and earn path together. So
that's really
super excited for that.
I mean, it's a bridge too to communicate with every different countries around the world.
Exactly. And you're just bringing them together, and how cool would it be? Someone in Bangladesh, someone in Bhutan, in Kosovo, everyone just becoming
so lovely.
Yeah.
And lastly, the bigger picture. What gets you out of bed in the morning?
So the million-dollar question. So I feel like with any discipline, you know, either if you make music, or if you make films, or if you code, there's always that moment where you go beyond the limitations that you have of your flesh and blood, and you become part of something bigger. You know, and as soon as that happens, that magical moment, that's when you know, like, man, this is really special. And it's even extra special when that bigger thing that you're part of, it's rewriting history. You know, and it's rewriting the rules of history.
Could you please tell me, I mean, what are your assessment about your Bangladeshi students' quality? I mean, they are doing good or...
It's fantastic, you know. I mean, I think there's a reason why our head, I mean, the heart of our operations globally is in Bangladesh. And we have a team of 33 people here. And the foundation of that is the determination of the Bangladeshi students. You know, if they want to do something, they truly would take it to the next level and overachieve for sure.
Wow, so great. I mean, we always trying to get in our mind that how we survive in another country to build our career. So you are doing such a kindful job to us. So we are so grateful to you that you are implement your product in our country and learn our students how they develop their skills through online. So it's been a wonderful time to sit over you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.